Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing very well indeed. In today's video, we have got some occasion wear. I have ordered, I think, 7 or 8 gorgeous dresses from Asos, and I thought we could try them on together and see what we think. I have got a couple of occasions coming up, wedding, the races, and so I'm on the hunt for like the perfect summer occasion wear dress. Plus, I know a lot of you probably are as well, and so hopefully this video will give you a little bit of inspiration. As usual, of course, I will leave all of the dresses featured linked below in the description box. Any questions, you know the drill, just leave a comment. I will get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, let's get going with the video. Okay, first up, this is dress number 1. And I love this. I love a ruffly dress for occasion wear. Like, it's always my go-to whenever I'm going to a wedding or like a special occasion. I just love ruffles, especially like in summer. I feel like it's just the perfect kind of like summery wedding dress vibe. So this definitely ticks that box with all of the ruffles, and I feel like they're flattering as well. Sometimes they can start in the wrong place or be a bit too puffy and it makes it a little bit unflattering, but I feel like these ruffles sit really nicely. The length of it is perfect on me. I'm 5'6" for reference, and I've got it on with like a kind of a mid-size heel, and it's the perfect length on me. It just falls really nicely. It fits really well. I think it's like a little bit low maybe. I feel like if it kind of came in slightly closer here, I might prefer it. And also the lace detail, I do also feel like I might prefer it if it didn't have that. I know you could probably tuck it in. I will just try. Yeah, so if you kind of tuck it in like that, I think I prefer it without the lace, but then it does give you that little bit more coverage as well. I don't mind it. I think it makes it a little bit nicer, slightly more simple. The straps are adjustable, which is great. I did kind of hitch them up a little bit because it was a little bit loose on the chest area. And the other thing to say is that it is slightly tight because the waistband here is a little bit like, I can feel it. Can you see what I mean? If I'm trying to do like a big breath, I can feel it like really restricting my rib cage. So I could probably size up. I'm wearing a size UK 6. I could probably size up to a UK 8 just to make it a little bit looser on the hip, on the kind of chest area. Although saying that, I don't think I'd want it any bigger here or anywhere else. So maybe that's something I'd just put up with. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful dress. I feel like this would be so perfect for summer occasion wear, and yeah, a good start. Okay, I thought I loved the last one, but after putting this one on next, I love this even more. I feel like this is just a little bit more me. I definitely feel more comfortable in it. I feel like the colour is a lot more flattering on me. I think like the pinky tones just suit me a little bit more than the greeny yellow did of the previous one. I think the pattern is gorgeous. It feels very comfortable on, like it's a little bit more lightweight and flowy than the previous one. So the layers, it still has the ruffles, which like I said, I do love for my occasion wear, but it's just slightly more lightweight ruffles. So the fabric's very, very lightweight. It flows really nicely. It feels really cool and comfortable. It's not restrictive on the kind of rib cage area like the previous one was. I think I'm also wearing this in a size UK 6 as well. I will double check my sizes and leave them next to each link in the description box, but yeah, fits really nicely. One thing I would say about this is I think it's definitely for smaller chested ladies, because it yeah, like this kind of like bust area isn't the most flattering. There isn't much room. You kind of have to hitch yourself into it and sort of pull it around. The straps are adjustable, but like because of the stitching on the cup area, it just isn't the most, yeah, there's just not that much room. So if you are bigger boobed, then I don't think that this would be for you. But it is just, yeah, such a pretty dress. And again, I feel like this would be perfect for a wedding, but also great for like any kind of summer events like the races. It is slightly more casual than the first one, only slightly more, but it just feels a little bit more like easy to wear. Okay, this next dress is absolutely stunning. The detail at the bottom is just beautiful. I mean, how gorgeous is all of that like embroidered floral print? Like the colours are beautiful. It is just so, so pretty. But I kind of wish that came up, I don't know, maybe a little bit further. I'm not sure. There's just something about this top part that I feel, I know it's still got the same, like it's still got the same beautiful detail on it, but there's just something about this top part that I feel like maybe is a little bit unflattering on me. I don't know if it's the cut of it, whether it's like this kind of like halter neck style, or just the colour where it's got that like kind of nudie background to it. Maybe it's making me look a little bit washed out in comparison to like that beautiful bright pink from before. I do think it's gorgeous, and I feel like this will sell out so quickly because it is such a kind of standout beautiful dress. But I just don't know if personally on me, I think I might prefer the pink one. Although it is so pretty. I feel like this is one of those dresses that you'd wear and you'd just be inundated with compliments because it's just so pretty. I love that detail at the bottom. Kind of wish like there was maybe like a little bit more, maybe a little bit more detail up there, so it's kind of like a little bit more floral up high as well. I don't know, but yeah, it is a really beautiful dress. I'm not 100% sold, but let me know what you think on this one. Okay, next up is this gorgeous, slinky, silky maxi dress in a green and pink. Is it a floral print? Yes, like an oversized floral print. Again, I love this, and what I love about this is I feel like it's quite a versatile dress, so you could wear this to a wedding or like to a summer occasion, to the races, but equally you could wear this of an evening on holiday with sandals or flats or wedges, and you could wear it, yeah, you could kind of wear it like that, where some of the others are, I feel like, are a little bit too dressy for me personally as like evening holiday wear. I think this is just gorgeous. I love the sort of drapey cow neck. I love the way it drapes down at the back as well. I probably do need to fake tan my back, but I feel like that is really flattering as well, the way it just dips down at the back. It just drapes really nicely. It's a great length. I feel like a lot of like these silky sort of slip dresses are usually a midi length. I love the fact that this is a maxi length because, again, for me, I just feel like, I don't know, I find them more flattering. I prefer a maxi dress for occasion wear. But yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It feels very comfortable, like just falls really nicely, and yeah, very nice, and just a little bit more casual than some of the other options as well. Okay, I just about managed to squeeze into this dress. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I am literally like sucked into it. I definitely would need to size up in this dress if I was keeping it, but I don't think I'm going to keep it because I do love it. I think it's gorgeous, and I think on the right person, if this was your style, it would look beautiful. But I just feel like it isn't quite me. I don't know, I think it's just the way it kind of sits and then puffs out, and it's a midi length. I do love it. I prefer some of the other ones that I've tried on, but the quality of this is beautiful. Like the fabric is very thick, it's very heavy, it's kind of like very stretchy here, so you can, if you do want to size down, you could wear it like this to like really cinch you in. But just bear in mind that you'd probably struggle to like sit and eat and spend a day in it. But it is very flattering the way it kind of like nips down here, pulls your waist in. It's got like boning around the cup, although again, I'd say that this is like, you would definitely need to size up if you're, I'm like a 32B, and I would say that it fits me perfectly here, but any bigger and you'd struggle to fit into it. And I've just realised it does also have pockets as well, which I know is sometimes a selling point. I know people love a little pocket on a dress, not that you'd use it, although saying that, I feel like you could actually get away with using these pockets because it's so puffy. You could put your phone in there and I don't think it would notice because it kind of, there's a lot of fabric here. But yeah, beautiful dress. The print is gorgeous, the fabric's beautiful. It's very kind of like flattering, but just not for me. Okay, if you've been following me for quite a while, and by a while I mean at least, I want to say at least 5 years ago, you may recognise this dress. I wore this exact, I think it's this exact dress, but in like a beautiful kind of pale turquoise colour. I wore it to my friend's wedding, like I said, about 5-ish years ago, and I loved it. I feel like it's just, you know when you just feel really good in a dress, like I just feel like it was just, yeah, it was just beautiful. Anyway, when I was looking on Asos the other day, I scrolled down and they had the same dress in lots of different colours. So I actually ordered it in this one and in another colour as well, which I'll show you next. But I love it just as much now as I did back then. I just think it's such a gorgeous dress. In fact, I think I love it even more in this like beautiful blue floral, kind of floral paisley print. It is so pretty. The shape of it is just so flattering. I like the ruffle detail here, and then it's got this gorgeous kind of like lacy, like broderie detail here, which sort of really nips you in a little bit on the, just above your waist. And then again, we've got the ruffles. The one thing I would say about this is it's very long. So I've actually popped this one on with wedges, whereas I had the other one on with a smaller heel. This dress I've got on with wedges, just to bring it up a little bit more. So if you are a similar height to me, then you probably would need to wear it with like a decent wedge, or maybe get it taken up a little bit. I don't know, maybe you could even cut the bottom ruffle off as well, because it's in tiers, I feel like you could get away with cutting one off. But yeah, I love it. I just think it's such a pretty dress. I feel like I definitely need to keep this and wear it to some event this summer, because yeah, such a gorgeous dress. And then, like I said, I also ordered the same dress, but in this beautiful kind of like peachy coral colour. Although I say it's the same dress, it is pretty much identical, but the fabric is a little bit stiffer on this one, so it doesn't sit quite as nicely here, or like there's a few creases. I feel like I could definitely steam it to help it sit better, but the fabric on the other one was just slightly more softer and lightweight, so it just sat a little bit better. I do love it in this colour. Again, I think it's such a pretty dress, but I do definitely prefer the blue. I just think it's that little bit more special. But it also comes in lots of other colours as well. There was purple, there was green, I think there was like a brighter blue as well. Yeah, there were quite a few different colours, so I'll try and link as many different colour options below. But I just think it's such a pretty dress. And yeah, I think I'll definitely keep the blue one. Okay, so that is all of the dresses. I feel like there are some really strong contenders there. I would love to know your favourites, so do leave a comment below and let me know which dress is your winner. I think for me, it's going to have to be the blue one. Although saying that, I know I said I was a little bit unsure about the kind of like beautiful, like embroidered one, but when I looked in the mirror afterwards, I did think, oh, I do love it. So I don't know, that one's up there as well. But oh, and I love the pink one. Do you know what? There were some really gorgeous dresses, but yeah, I think for me, probably the blue one. But let me know which one was your favourite. Like I said before, everything featured will be linked below in the description box. If you did have any questions, leave a comment. I will get back to you as soon as possible. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye.